Yo, what's going on? It's Young Link Jr. So we have quarterback Justin Herbert. The Los Angeles Chargers. He's recently got his extension of $262.5 million. All right, for 5 years. And this puts Herbert at $52.5 million a year. He's the highest in the league currently. That's over Lamar Jackson, who actually just recently had a deal. I believe his was like $260 million. Then you had over Jalen Hurts. Man who went to the Super Bowl playoff appearances, won the NFCs, and he had $250 million or $55 million. So, as a Chargers fan, right? I know I've been on the internet so far when this news broke out. A lot of people was happy. People was like, "Oh my goodness, Justin Herbert, man, it's finally this is good from what I'm seeing." And they was like, "Oh yeah, Herbert's going to be amazing. He's going to be great." And really happy for the franchise. Like me, don't get me wrong, he's a good player. He's good. When he was the replacement for Tyrod Taylor after he had a medical episode, and his stats in 2020, he went for 4,336 yards, 31 touchdowns, and 10 interceptions, with a QB rating 98.3. Super impressive, and won the rookie award, best quarterback of the year. In 2021, he threw over 5,014 yards, 38 touchdowns, and 15 interceptions. And in 2022, last year, he threw 4,739 yards, 25 touchdowns, and 10 interceptions. Now, mind you, last year was a little bit up and down, right? We were we weren't in the bottom of the division, but we suffered a lot of injuries. Keenan Allen was out for majority of the season. He came back because it was after that game, I think week 1 or week 2 against the Raiders. And now we have, then we had to rely on Joshua Palmer, a third wide receiver, and some backups. And we lost some close games. And moving on to the playoffs, we started off with 4 interceptions. You know how that went. And Trevor Lawrence came back and beat us, right? We went 10-7. And, I was thinking, okay, this is Justin Herbert's first playoff game, and we haven't not one playoff game with him since the 3 years he's been in. And like I said, no disrespect to Herbert, but I was thinking, like, okay, if we don't give him a huge extended contract, we can use that money to go ahead and invest in the team, like the rush defense. We were like damn near last in the league doing that. We did get an addition to Quentin Johnston, who was a good wide receiver, back in college. So I'm looking like, okay, TCU, this is good, but because I know his rookie contract deal is up, but then again, too, is he like a Mahomes? No. Has he been to the playoffs multiple times? No. We could have went to the playoffs a couple years ago, but we lost to the Las Vegas Raiders. I look at this stuff, I'm looking like, compared to the stats of him and Joe Burrow is definitely probably gonna get the bag. I would, if I was the Bengals franchise, I would definitely give him that money. He went to the Super Bowl, almost went to the Super Bowl again last year, and he's proven time and time again that he can get it done. Even Lamar Jackson, he had MVP awards, winning the AFC North. Jalen Hurts, good. So my thing is with this is that even though when Justin Herbert, he got his money, I'm glad that he got his money, but then again, too, I'm still indifferent about it because he, this besides his stats, right? We haven't won a playoff game with him. We haven't won our division. How are we going to compete? We trying to compete with the Mahomes. Yes, we split with them, and we lost to Denver. Like it's just weird, man. And we keep splitting with the Raiders. It's like we're not dominant enough to the point like, okay, teams fear us. We haven't won the AFC West since 2009. So I'm thinking that I just don't want to be effed over in the long run. Like, okay, we stuck with Justin Herbert for 5-6 years for the foreseeable future because we can't really sign anybody like that right now. We got to rely on draft picks. And you know how Tom Telesco is. He draft these people and some of them be busts. I mean, you look at this too. We have a running back crisis. Austin Eckler, to all due respect, I think he has every right to speak up because, he was an undrafted, running back out of Western Colorado, took the place of Melvin Gordon. Melvin Gordon was like a first draft pick, high draft pick out of Wisconsin. Okay, so he was running the ball, but then again, too, he was decent, but he wanted more money, so they said no. They sat him out. Okay, so we rather get someone else because he's easily replaceable, I guess, in the running back market. And the running back market, we got Austin Eckler, and he been like going hard. I mean, scoring like over 20-some touchdowns. He's a good receiving back. He can do it all, especially in the goal line. And this is someone that you need. I mean, yes, Justin Herbert, he can throw the ball like to Jalen Guy and these people, but without him, we thought we give it to Austin Eckler because he's the one who can really open up our playbook. And I believe that he should at least get, I'm thinking he'd get that $60-70 million. We can use some of that money to pay him for, okay, another 3 years. We can give you like maybe 70 mil. And I think that's doable, you know, for Austin Eckler, man, because he's a good player. I don't know. I mean, yeah, Keenan Allen got paid. Mike Williams got paid. But these guys, they're not as reliable sometimes. You know, Keenan Allen's getting older. You know, he's been getting injured a lot. And then you have Mike Williams. So I'm just thinking would this pay off? In the end, hey, we already gave Justin Herbert this money. He going to have to ball the fuck out. He's going to have to. I mean, we can't keep losing against the Chiefs and keep splitting with our rivals, you know, the Raiders and the Broncos, even when they have down seasons. Can we get to the playoffs? Can we pass the wild card? Can we pass the divisional round? Can we get to the conference? Can we get to the Super Bowl? We have to have at least, I want to say 2 Super Bowls, but at least 1. I mean, that's a lot of money. Patrick Mahomes he already got paid, and that makes sense. Because he proven time and time and again that he can get the job done. Went to the AFC Conference Championships many times, and then he always win the AFC West and went to the Super Bowl like 3 times. So, I mean, he's well-deserved with this money. Yes, Justin Herbert has great stats, but then again, I don't know if this is going to be another Phillip Rivers, even though Phillip Rivers actually went to the playoffs and actually won playoff games and went to the conference. He went toe-to-toe with Brady, so I'll give him that, and he played through an injury. I don't know, man. I don't know if I'm being too harsh, but this is, like I said, it's coming from a Chargers fan. I just think, like, damn, man, I know they was in pressure as the organization to go ahead and give him this contract because you would hate to let him walk and then he go to, like, the Giants or somebody or the Commanders and he balls out and goes to a championship. You're like, damn, man, all we had to do was pay him. But I know you don't want to make that mistake again with Drew Brees, but damn, man. I just hope it just doesn't backfire. That's my thing is, you know, as a Chargers fan, year after year, we get our hopes up, and then it just turns up to the opposite. So we just got some stuff that we need to deal with. Yes, we invested in the defense with Khalil Mack, Sebastian Joseph Day, Cal Van Noy, but, you know, with Justin Herbert, since he got paid, I just don't want him to be one of these quarterbacks and be like, damn, because he's only one person. He only could do so much, man. And then, you know, we have no championships or no Super Bowl appearances to show for it. So we'll see, man. But y'all tell me what y'all think. I know people on YouTube is going to probably watch this video in full length. Hope you guys will on TikTok. But yeah, man. I mean, I want y'all thoughts on this. Hopefully LA Original go live later on, and I can explain a little bit more on his stream. But this is how I feel, man. I'm kind of indifferent about this. You know, that 27-point lead we lost to the Jags. I was just like, what the heck, bro? Like. So we'll see. I mean, this is a lot of money. But the thing again, too, this will all be a big failure if we don't win nothing. No Super Bowl or nothing, man. Can we do it with Brandon Staley? You know, we got Kellen Moore, who's a good offensive coordinator. But I'm like, bro, we need tight ends. We still need a tight end. You know, Donald Parham is okay, but he just keeps getting injured. It's just, I'm worrying about those things. And like I said, Herbert only could do so much, you know. He gave us a fighting chance with the backups, but still, man, it's a team effort. It's a team thing, man. So I just think that money should have been elsewhere for his tight ends and running backs, you know, that have been busting in. But hey, it is what it is, man. Because next year it's gonna get even harder. Because Mike Williams' contract gonna be up. We're not gonna resign him. Keenan Allen may go to a different team or retire from the NFL, and we need replacements. We have to go in. So, but with all this money we spent on them, I hope it pays off in the end. That's all we have to say. Like, comment, subscribe, share this video. Tell me if you guys think about this. Are you in favor with Justin Herbert's signing or not? I would like to hear you guys' thoughts. And that's it. You guys have a great day. I'm out.